chance to win this series.
Thing they did really well is get to the free throw line. They were plus 18. Plus 24 in terms of made free throws in this game. Here's head coach Ime Udoka.
The ones that you may have hammered most in practice leading into this one.
First off, taking care of the ball, and that was pretty evident in the first half. I think we only had 4 turnovers, 3 in the first quarter. So taking care of the ball is huge. Obviously, making them score in the half court as opposed to getting the runouts that we aided them with last game. And so our mindset was right coming out. Came out with the right focus, physicality, flipped, and just got to muster that same energy when we come off a win as well as a loss.
Ime, we talked about Derek's aggressiveness coming in, and he scores the first 7 there. What goes into a start like that? Conversations, things he was doing in shoot-around practice, like what just kind of set him up for that start?
Well, understanding the urgency with Marcus being out and the position he's put in, obviously starting the game, going to have the ball in his hands a lot more, and wanted him to be a confident, aggressive, and he picked his spots well early on. They guard him a certain way. We told him to look for a shot, but also get downhill and facilitate, and he does that extremely well. It just happened that he got the right looks, took the shots that were there, and then started finding other guys. And so we want him to be aggressive at all times. Talked about his jump shot may not be falling, but he does so many other things for the team, and he did that tonight.
And how is he doing? Saw him grabbing at the hamstring there at the end, and Rob, coming out and getting the wrap on the knee there.
Yeah, he said a little cramping, so Derek's fine. Rob, just precautionary as always, coming off the surgery.
Ime, you've known Derek for a while. Could you just talk a little bit about what his adjustment to this team has been like? Obviously, it's not the easiest thing to switch teams in the middle of the year, and how much as a coach you appreciate the fact that his role might fluctuate from being a very large one like it was tonight to certain games. Maybe it's not what he's used to and what he had in San Antonio, but he still seems to handle it well either way.
Yeah, he's been great. Part-time starter when guys are out. He checks so many boxes for us, and like I said, it's not only things that show up on the stat sheet with the scoring, but he's the guy that moves the ball extremely well, defends extremely well, multiple positions. So all those things he does for us, we don't lose a lot with certain guys in or out. With him, it was just a matter of understanding who we are here, the difference from San Antonio, where Pop is on him about not fouling. I want us to be a little more aggressive and don't mind taking a foul or two, and so he has to kind of shift his mindset as far as that. And I've tried to get him up to speed with what everybody else is doing. It's going to take some time, but couldn't be more happy with him being here and what he brings to our team.
After last game, Al said that Miami played like a wounded animal and you guys didn't have a sense of urgency. First game he comes out and strips Bam. How was just him bringing that sense of urgency huge for you guys?
Yeah, I think it was everybody. The focus was great tonight. We understood we have to be more aggressive and physical on the defensive end. Bam got to go in last game, and guys take that personal. So to hold their guys, nobody scored in double figures with their starters. I think we obviously set the tone right there. But we have a prideful team, one of the best defensive teams in the league, and as well as individuals. And they heard some of the things that were said and took pride in those matchups, and so came out with the right mindset, but have to duplicate that Game 5 coming off a win as opposed to only when we lose it.
Ime, Jason finished with his most free throws made and attempts the whole postseason tonight. Is that something you preached to him coming into this game, to go to attack the rim more and get to the line more?
Just being aggressive. They are really crowding our guys on the perimeter, and said sometimes you just have to break the play and be aggressive and get downhill. He did that from the start. And then they went to smaller lineups where they don't have a lot of rim protection there. So we were really trying to get to the paint and attack. And obviously getting 14 or 16 free throws for him is huge, but continue to make the right play. They're going to try to take some charges. If Adebayo's not in the game, there's not a lot of rim protection, but still has to